Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time for some more Lost Eidolons. It's been a little while, and I'm recording very late because it's been a unfortunately very eventful night. And I'm fairly certain that the time has come to leave camp. I believe I've spoken to everyone on every matter that was available. But let's just check. What is chapter requirements not yet met, hidden conditions? Well then, have we had this? Yeah, we got there. I'm not sure we've reached any new conversations that we haven't had this camp. I think it's time to depart and see where the story takes us. Before I do though, a couple of thoughts. The story can only go so far. We've come back, made a bit of a comeback, now we're on the run. Ballastar can continue to pursue us, and things can get worse for us until we reach some kind of final conflict. But if we're to have any chance of some sort of victory, we need to start building up towards an achievable position. So we need to get some kind of victories of our own in the last few chapters on the way there. That being said, we've had a ridiculous winning streak so far, up to the point where we were forced to retreat out of the kingdom altogether. So this comeback, it's a bit of a tricky one. Like I said, I've done all the side quests in camp. I did manage to get the magnificent bow, and I am currently giving all of these artifacts to Eden, which really goes against everything that feels fair and decent to me. Because I'm thinking, this is putting all your eggs in one basket, but I'm thinking there's a distinct possibility that there's going to be some kind of final showdown with Ballastar where I'm going to need Eden to have everything at his disposal. Speaking of which, Storm Strike is 6, Hydroclone is 6. What could I swap these for that might be... Torrential Rain? No, I think we'll stick with Hydroclone for now. Right then. Let's see how things go after the funeral for Robin. And if I've missed something, I'm just going to go forwards now, and I don't think I missed anything very important this camp. I did a lot of things, and everything seems to be... Oh, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! And I completely forgot to arrange a new training schedule, which is important, because I had a couple of characters who were, well, maxed out on certain skills. Right. I'm glad I remembered. Okay. So take Leonard off. We take Karen off as well. Right. So Francisco, so we need to fill some slots. Which means I should probably look at characters and say, what are they trying to do? Right. Yeah, we'll throw Viturin back in. Oh, that's actually a bit awkward. No, I don't like that. That won't work. Right, okay. Hmm. Oh, right, yeah, so, let's add in Johanna. She's got that light magic already up. Okay, we'll get her a bit of elemental and leather, and we might even work on some plate armor later on. And who here? It would be nice to remember people's affinities. Alright. Yeah, she's not very happy about that. Dane is sorcerer, which is... oh, elemental and cloth. Got it, okay. Which is already maxed, so there we go. Am I happy with this? Is there hold on. Plate at 5, spear and shield at 5 and 5. Okay, long way to go. That'll do for now. If this is what it takes to save the lives of others, I'm happy to do it. Now we'll leave camp. Looks like Ballastar's coming our way. He knows where we went, even though we had a...
After seizing Pomeld, Ballastar set course to Linbur in pursuit of Eden.
That's not Ballastar's
before
face,
his
it's
forces
too thin.
could march, they were ambushed from behind by the mercenary Emil and forced to retreat. Meanwhile, Eden struggled to regroup and marshal his defenses, but time was not on his side. Before long, Ballastar had quelled Hector's uprising. In response, Emil, no doubt fearing a head-on confrontation, abandoned the offensive and fled. And so, free of distractions, Ballastar turned his gaze toward Eden once more. Just as the vice began to close, news arrived from Yaravir province. Clara had succeeded in overthrowing Lord Mateus. Now the young leader, once a starving mercenary, held sole power over the city of Lampicause.
She finally got her castle. I think we should let her keep it if she can.
Ballastar's closing in faster than we expected.
Is it true that bastard Emil didn't even put up a fight?
He had no choice. His forces held zero chance of victory in a straight fight. It's likely they'll fall back and continue creating small disruptions. At least, so I hope.
Francisco, what do our defenses look like?
Bad. It's gonna take more than these flimsy walls to keep them out. We need more bodies.
What about the reinforcements we requested from Clara?
We may need to fall back.
No response.
If we can't count on her help, this just got a lot more grim.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Wait, you're not saying she'd betray us?
No way. She's strong-willed, but she'd never do something like that.
I wouldn't be so sure.
What are you saying?
It's one thing to take some troops off on your own and just lose touch for a while. But ignoring a call like this? Well, that's something else. Could be Clara's got a good reason for it. But without knowing for sure, we need to prepare for the worst. Today's friend can be tomorrow's enemy.
it could be that... Oh, Jen, why do you do this to me? Okay, right, look, let's be serious here. Okay. It would be very sensible to say, hey, look, hold on, let's better take good precautions. Now, why would Clara ignore this? Well, she was pretty pissed off with Eden for ignoring her advice earlier and not letting her take charge of security, and she wanted more autonomy, and she wasn't happy with him. And she berated him quite significantly, and this is another Clara-related decision. There's a pretty heavy emphasis on her at the moment. She's gone away, she's captured a castle, and even possibly a city, and she's holding it. Or is she? See, she's a relatively sound tactician, so maybe she hasn't responded to us, so that we will appear desperate and not be expecting her to come, so that Ballastar won't know we've asked her to come, and she can catch him by surprise and turn up with her whole army, not just a small portion of them. And she has been a well-trusted ally since we had to flee the kingdom and go off into the Badlands to the east. She has been very... well, no. She started very mercenary, which is to say she held little loyalty to anything but coin. And on the castle walls, when the dragon was watching, Eden didn't try to reassure her and put her at ease. He kind of used a sort of defensive joking mechanism to try and keep things... to keep things from getting too serious. It has been suggested in discussions that these choices govern different endings at the end of the game, and there'll be a few more before the end. It also seems that they're leading into the paranoia, and oh ho, there's an idea. So yeah, because the idea that just came to me is separate. I'll get to that in a moment. So Ballastar has pretty much given into the paranoia and become incredibly powerful and frustrated. This would be leading in that direction. That's not the idea that just came to me. The idea that just came to me is Eden frequently, in his passive dialogue lines in combat, refers to his faith, even though he doesn't seem to have it much. I think it's time for him to start finding that faith and say, you know what, no, she was a staunch ally in the wilderness. She's not quite that kind of person to let us down like that without good reason.
Clara doesn't keep complaints to herself. She's not the type to sneak around and then stab you in the back. There's got to be something else going on here.
Believe what you want, but whatever you choose to do, we'll all bear the consequences.
I trust her as much as I trust you, but it doesn't fix this situation.
So Eden has definitely, even though he's kind of like Malcolm Reynolds in a way, in that his faith is very weak, he hides it, but it could be very strong. He has potential for great faith. And I think this is a possibility, this time is a good moment for him to begin finding that sense of surety that he's going to need at the end of the game if he's going to survive and defeat Ballastar at all. The gaze of Venesius grows weaker. That's twice. That could be a good
After
thing.
this battle is over,
Or
I'll
bad.
speak to her in person. Francisco, you'll be coming with me. Get ready.
Huh? Who's gonna lead the main force?
If we don't get the reinforcements we need, there won't be a main force for much longer. Gilbert, Hold out as long as you can. If things turn against us, retreat and get everyone to Fairtown.
I understand now how Gilbert's going to die in the fighting.
Are you all seriously in here having a meeting? Ballastar's troops have been spotted.
Everyone to your stations and prepare for battle.
So, I may have missed something there. Eden's riding to Clara to ask what the hell's going on. That's a long way, a long ride. And Gilbert's going to be in a hard situation. Maybe we do this. Maybe this is the second time we get to do a battle without Eden. Nope. Nope, he's definitely going to be here. So, 25 turns, it's just defeat all enemies or Eden withdraws. If neither of those have happened in 25 turns, that might be rare. Let's look around the map. It would appear that's a very small map. So, there's another gate here. Well, it could just be a castle wall, but I'm sensing battering rams may come through here, or people with ropes and grappling hooks, maybe firebombing the walls. This is a very wooden structure. You'd imagine fire spells could do a lot to it. We have 300 gates, so they would be through it in 2 turns. This is not enough enemies. There must be more. Ballastar is here. Elena is here. Selena and Merton. Now, this is not, I repeat, not an optional battle. So I need to totally... Is Gilbert required? That's what I need to know. It would make sense if he was, but it would be nice to reposition him. So let's remove all aids. And then let's start getting everyone sorted out. So Gilbert is not required, so we can reposition him back away from the walls. Whoever is in the walls is going to be very vulnerable. So, we obviously want Francisco. Let's put him here. And Robert can go here. I may have neglected to purchase potions, so this fight might get very interesting. Right. Karen? Up on the wall. Absolutely here. Possibly just there. And not on a horse, though. Selena and Merton. They just keep surviving and magically coming back as if nothing ever happened. It's very, very odd. We don't need line of sight to shoot through the... We don't have anything back here, right? So this is like our back edge. It's a very small battlefield. So what's going on to make this more tricky? So Eden can't be repositioned. So we've got Francisco, Robert. Don't know about Borislav. Let's continue being serious, right? Oh, hello. Are we missing? No, there she is. Right. Let's put Marshall back here. And Francisco then over here. Do we want Johanna as... right, so let's move Gilbert down to there. And it gets +1 range from... Wait. Yeah. The wall gives extra range for bows, not for spells. And we... Stella is level 42. That's very wrong. We can't put Robin on the wall there. Let's do something very sensible. And go check our wall archer's gear. We'll take away the horse, but also check consumables at the same time. She's not likely to need that on the walls. There is a wizard who absolutely should not be on the walls. Let's replace him with someone much more competent called Where's Our Wizard Albrecht. There we go. This fit. Whoa. Okay, okay. New plan. New plan. No, it's. Yes. Yes. We're going to swap places in the interest of keeping him alive somewhat. And then we're going to tweak that because Merton's over this side, whereas Elena, a far less potent archer. So, Lavana and Stella and possibly Johanna can be swapped out. Edie as second bishop, not a bad idea. But hey, let's absolutely drop Leonard there, and then we'll put Gilbert here. So we can swap Johanna and Stella. Who would we swap them for? Pavlo. We should probably get a dedicated axeman. There we go. And we will move him down to there. Okay. Now Gilbert has fairly short range spell. Oh goodness, right. That's not good, is it? Gilbert against Merton. Hold it. That's not good. We could keep Johanna as our backup bishop. Dane, Edie. I should check their spell selections. Maybe we want another dedicated warrior. They're going to be coming through this gate fairly soon anyway. Oh, we got Andrea as an assassin. Yeah, sure. She can go here and shoot arrows. Let's pretend that's good. I say pretend. Let's look at our spell selection for our casters. Also, Eden's grown a bit more stubble, a little bit of a beard here than he had before. It's more pronounced than it was previously. So, Edie, Healing Light, Holy Nova, Divine Protection, Healing Wind, Sacred Calling. What I'm doing is comparing the Marshall spell list to see what I can swap out. Healing Light, Holy Nova, Blessing, Healing Wind, Sacred Calling, Blessing. Hold on a moment. 25 turns. That's a very long duration for... Is this going to be like that optional battle was, where it's just like a really short battle? Okay, so let's look at this. Elena has Frost Arrow, Muted Arrow, Flaming Arrow. Muted Arrow? Something we could definitely do with... Muted Arrow, that's not good. Right. Ballastar is obviously Ballastar. Fervent Rush, Conflagration, Sovereign Strike, Lich Arrow, that's an interesting tweak. And of course he's got Marco's Fury, which adds in the Conflagration. Got it, okay. Now, Selena... See, what I'm seeing here is a distinct lack of status and condition inflicting things that we would want to remove. Vanguard, 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 Flumenek, Templar, Berserker, Berserker, Templar, Ranger, assassin, assassin, sorcerer. There we are. Cyclone. So this is the one we want to be shutting down, which means we want to check Gilbert's spell selections. Shadow. Oh hell, yes. Range 1 to 3. Oh, okay. Liking this idea. So we're going to pull Gilbert down from the wall and pop him just inside the gate there. Nope, we're going to move him across to here instead, because we want to get that sorcerer as much as possible. Then we are going to rather dangerously position Albrecht nearer to these. Then we're going to swap Karen with Andrea on this side, because Karen has the extra range that Andrea doesn't for shooting down from the wall. Right, I was looking at Dane and Edie's spell selections. I've looked at hers. Now let's look at his. Divine Protection, Holy Nova, Healing Wind, Blessing, Planning Heal. So what I'm thinking is, oh, Revivify, that's magnificent. Hold on. I'm missing a trick here. So I'm thinking I want some condition removal, just in case they do some. Healing Wind, Holy Nova, we can work with that. Is that good enough? 4 per? Yeah, we can work with that. So what I need to do is go look at Robert's spells and say, Divine Hand. Okay, Shield of Light on himself. It's very hard to know when to use that. Holy Light is a counter. So Hymn of Healing. Because we could literally give him Sacred Calling. Oh, hello. Binding Heal. That's very short range. So we could give him Blessing. Or, oh, what is it? Purification, right? Divine Hand, Hymn of Healing. He gets Shield of Light and Divine Hand, both of which reduce magical damage. Shield of Light is himself. But if we then take that Divine Hand and exchange it for Divine Protection and cast that on Francisco, that'll be good. Hopefully. We should also check his consumables. Right. Am I happy with this? Is there anybody else I'd like to see on the field today? Johanna, possibly. That's about it. Right, so, Gilbert, you need help. That's help. That's Gilbert's a dark magic user, so sure, we'll just go for traditional for now, I think. Although Johanna would have been a very interesting benefit for him. Right. Marshall also needs assistance. Sure. Albrecht? What can we do to ensure he doesn't get shot full of arrows and conditioned stunned out of action? Doesn't need physical attack. At high health. I mean, yeah, we can use Giuseppe's ability to have him stay near allies and not go out on his own quite so much. Pavlo needs some kind of warrior ability. Hey, look at that. Guard at high health. Hey, that's not an entirely bad idea. At least one ally adjacent. Could maybe work with that. No allies adjacent as a berserker. Yeah, we can try that. And the critical hit will make him more deadly. Andrea needs help. Where is Assassins already helping Pavlo? Right. Combat skills, attacking or countering. She does tend to be very aggressive, which is a weakness of hers. I'm going to actually... No. We may need him to help someone else. And she is way lower level and needs the help. Right. To level up and be a better aid. Eden. Guess what? You're going to need to tank it big time. No allies adjacent. Unlikely. Magical defense. The regen is good. It keeps him on the field. Right. Leonard. At least one ally adjacent. But if he's attacking, they might... Yeah. Okay, I mean, that'll help keep him at high health for a while. No, we'll just go for the guard then. Okay. Robert. Could have probably done with that guard ability, to be honest. You know what? Yeah, we'll go with that. So, so if we instead assign... Oh, we literally can't. Okay, right, fine. He's not high enough level. Who else can ED help? Francisco. Because Robert can always defend. Actually. Same. Awesome. Yeah. Right. In which case... There we go. And her... at high health, she tends to be at... Well, let's see. Let's go with Gabriel for this time. Am I relatively happy with that? Relatively. Now let's check people's gear. Free. Although, small recovery potions, we'll have to look into that. 2. So, Leonard, Pavlo, and Albrecht need their stuff checked. And we do need to be making good use of these recovery potions. Leonard, Pavlo, who's also gonna... I think if we can give him a strength elixir, we've got one already, as a big healing one then. Here we go. massive, because he's going to need it. And Albrecht. Can we exchange these for something bigger? Yes, we can, but there's only one of them, so we'll leave it at that. Right, I think it's time to begin the battle, and I hope there aren't too many nasty surprises. The battlefield isn't really large enough for a lot of nasty surprises, but there could be one or two all the same.
Is survival the best you can do now? So much for aiming higher.
Don't you ever get tired of hearing yourself gloat? You've come a long way, so here's a bit of fortune-telling for your trouble. You'll be leaving here empty-handed.
Empty threats from a coward. Tell me, which of your little allies will I be killing this time?
I take it back. I just had another vision. You're gonna die on your knees.
Quite the prophecy.
There we go. The very wall section I predicted.
Let's see if you can make it come true.
You bastard!
Alright, now, are those flames going to spread? They could. And will there be enemies coming from this direction? That would be more interesting. Now then, what do we want to do? We want to do things like this.
You got it.
Oh, no silence. I see. Okay.
As you command.
So we can absolutely drop the rain. Right? Like that. We want to get... Okay, not good. So, this side. So we obviously need to be hitting these hard and fast. I like the 37. And
Within
then...
every lie, a kernel of truth.
We're going for the spread here as much as we can. Unfortunately, their sorcerer is still fairly healthy.
There is no mountain too high to climb.
That will do it. She shot so well, she went out of focus there. Now then. This feels too easy. This feels like we can devastate this group far too quickly. So there's something very wrong with the mission and the mission timer. Now, with the way I've been playing Eden so far, it would have made a lot of sense to actually say, okay, look, we can't, while we can trust Clara, we can't necessarily rely on her and be extra cautious. But I also owe Jen a bit of an apology, so there we go. I thought also Clara has been, I'm not sure reliable is the right word as an ally, but she has been a good ally to us.
You say so.
Now, Templar, Vanguard, we don't. Let's hold a moment, because we have more spells yet to use.
It's time.
We could even call upon the thunder of Venesius and go, you're gonna get screwed. And this does feel like a massive waste. I'd like to point out that Selena here, as a healer, could have kept these up and get them in a pretty good fighting shape, unless we can actually slay a great number of them. We've reduced the amount of attacks coming Albrecht's way to just 1, and that is very good. We might...
As long as Sarah's safe, this whole world can
almost... No long shot, right. No point going for a... You know, if we could weaken one of these, like with someone with a bow,
Mother,
maybe.
Please watch over me.
Like this. That's probably not enough.
Sure thing.
And then if he were to use Shadow Quake, right? Into the middle of the pack as much as possible. Oh, don't... I needed to weaken 1 or 2 of these, but oh well. Then we'll just move Francisco up here and defend, and expect the worst.
A solid
Let's
plan.
keep her... Let's move her away from the fire. I'll go here, because we don't want to cluster too many
If your
people up
blood runs
together.
hot, keep your head cool.
And I'm now going to cluster up together. Right, so...
Fine.
If she can... Honed arrow... It's not going to be... Oh, that is so cruel. It would be very nice to get the kill and get the second attack. No, so we'll just go for a normal attack. Sure, on the Templar, because they can't heal themselves. And someone else would have to heal him. And that, I believe, is our turn. And I'm expecting maybe Ballastar will just set fire to more portions of the battlefield. I'm imagining a lot of pummeling at the gates. We probably need to get him off the wall post-haste. Especially if Elena can reach him from down there, and she probably can. It may be the case that any wizard left on the wall is going to... Bloody hell, Ballastar's men are standing back. Right, so... Do we want him to stay up
You see the
here?
trees. I see the forest.
We get possibly a triple kill. But let's hold that for a moment. So obviously...
People who run their mouths die first.
We're going to do some shooting. And plenty of it. But that gate is coming down next turn. And they will be coming through. So the people behind the gate here will be... Oh, hello.
Raise your swords! This is not the place we die!
Storm Strike is good. They're all standing in the water. He's out of the water. This man, though, I can get 1, 2, 3 people, sure. And that 4 damage might have got me everything I need. For
Go ahead,
her
open your mouth. I'll put an
to
arrow in it.
take the quick attack. Nope, it's not enough. Okay. Alright. So. We got fire here and back here. This looks like it should collapse at any moment, but it hasn't done it yet. When it does, I imagine enemies will come in, but then what purpose do these flames here and here serve? Because currently, unless those fires spread or enemies come to force us into the flames, they're not doing very much. And Ballastar's heroes are hanging back. They're waiting for something.
Mind the bow.
So in terms of combat skills, leaden blow, is that melee only? Huh, it is. Right. So she doesn't have any actual... Okay. Well, let's do this to help ensure Albrecht's safety.
Acknowledged.
I want to be a bit cautious of... Yeah, sorry, we'll do it. A bit cautious of wasting all his storm strikes this early, because we may need more water later on. And if we can move her across... No, we can just do that, can't we? Right.
Yeah.
Quick attack on him, absolutely, and then we'll take our second shot. At the only available target, no doubt. Now, what we've done here is drastically reduce the chances of them getting that gate down very quickly. And luring these out to assail the gate is probably not an entirely bad idea. However...
Understood.
We need healing on the wall, and we need a lot of it. Albrecht bows his head in pious devotion. He's grateful for the assistance. Now, what we need to do is...
I miss nothing.
The harder the fight, the sweeter the victory.
Pull Gilbert back to here. Now, we don't want to block them right here at the entrance. What we actually want to do...
Is that all you got? This is way
swap,
easier than threshing
wait.
barley.
Oh. Damn
Out
it.
of sight, but not out of mind.
No, that was a very bad mistake. Because we could kill this man. And I believe he even has a bow.
Understood.
He does have a bow. Excellent. Because taking out that vanguard reduces their ability to break down the gate. This feels far too easy and convenient. Ballastar obviously has some tricks up his sleeve. So then what we're going to do is place Robert here for diagonal spear attack capability. And then Francisco... What we really want is Francisco here and Eden back here where Robert is standing, but we don't want Eden to be surrounded and attacked by too many people, so we want to support him and then we can draw back ourselves. Now these two men will drop the gate between them, and one will even get through. Now what happens?
Bastards! Eden, they broke through!
Everyone, remember what I said! Don't risk your life for those gates!
What?
Guard up and fall back!
Or
Make
one
them
of the
earn every
gates.
step!
Yeah, so we want to be getting off the wall and retreating. And invite them into this little valley of death. Here we are. That's more like it.
Eden, please. This has to stop.
Selena.
I didn't think you were the kind of person to do something like this. But I guess I was wrong.
There's nothing else to say. If you still stand with him, you're my enemy. And if you want this war to end, you'll have to kill me.
she may be open to reason. Now, that's a lot of attacks coming our way. What have they got? 2 Mounted Vanguard and Templar, 2 Berserkers, 2 Ranger Battle Mage, 2 Assassins. And they can reach a good long way here, so we do want to be backing up. How far? 1 or 2? I think just 1. Okay. So the horsemen can go quite far. And we can lure them in. So it's more about the others. I'm feeling at this point, the people on the wall need to get off the wall. But let's hold on to that idea for a moment.
Coming right up!
So if we put Francisco and Eden here, Gilbert and Pavlo there, we want Robert somewhere a little more forwards on one of these sides. Ballastar's on this side, and over here we just got range support. So this is our heavy side, right? If he comes in. So if I go like here, yeah, that's a lot of rediversion onto him, so he's probably not going to be there. Oh, hello. So I could put Francisco here. No, that's not so good. Alright.
Oh, Lady Marshall.
He'd have to go further. Okay, so probably no spell from him this turn.
Fine.
She can't shoot anyone yet, and there's no Overwatch type ability. She's actually not being targeted by anyone, which is very interesting. Gilbert is,
Plans
however,
are like booze. Only good till they run out.
Until he backs up. So, so we're going to put Robert here and Francisco here.
Don't fight smarter, fight harder!
Which obviously means
Understood.
Leonard needs to move. If we place him near Marshall, that's probably not an entirely bad idea.
I can handle that.
And then he can defend. Over here,
Right.
we can shoot this man down. Eradicate the nuisance that he presents to us. And actually, taking out an assassin is really good for us right now. They have a lot of those. Something Ballastar seems to rely on rather heavily. I'm going to do a quick recording check. All good. Now, we don't want him getting shot. Also, we don't have a lot of range here yet, so scurrying down here might be nice, but Battle Mage with what spells? Torrential Rain. Yeah, that's going to get really nasty. That's going to get really nasty. Okay. Which is why we kept the blessing. Excellent.
Let's do this.
Eden backs up to here and considers, you know what, just adding a little more water? Sure. Is it Andrea or taking out away from the wall? I think that is something I should seriously consider undoing, but
People
this
who run
early
their
on,
mouths die first.
nah, we're good. We used one undo last turn, so now Pavlo will need to hold fast.
Know what fools and
So if
drunks
we
have in
move
common?
him back to here
They never learn.
and expect more nasties, we just
I
have to run
understand.
along to here. Oh, that's good. That's really good. And then she could
I will
arguably
bring
go to the
justice
middle.
to this land.
But let's just pop her over here instead, because we don't want to be grouped up too tightly now. Now, this does mean an attack is coming Pavlo's way, and it could be quite a nasty one. Oh, that's... Wait, both of these? That can't be right. And it's not. Okay, so I'm trying to work out who's attacking her. The Ranger and the Templar. Light arrow? Okay, well, it'll be interesting. I think we just hold with him and see how their turn plays out. And if I try to limit myself to 1 undo per turn in the early game and save them for as much of the late game as possible, because we don't know entirely what the mission's up to, and ow, she's going to be, depending on how well that Ranger shoots, she could be in serious trouble, and is probably using a potion on her next turn if she's still standing. Okay, she's still standing, that's great. She can still counter against him, because it's not her direct attack, and oh dear goodness, here it all comes. They're waiting for the thunder. We got a wizard for that. Okay. That is a very good start. So,
light burns the brightest in the dark.
We can heal her, possibly even with Robert.
Some questions are worth dying for.
We can even rush to here and drop some kind of lightning spell. Should have probably given him more of those. This man would mess with those, or this man to mess with him. That one's not in the wet. We could, however, really mess with that battle mage. Let's hold on to that idea.
Can do.
That's rather nice, isn't it? Yes, I think we'll take that. Although she could also shoot one of these. And maybe that's a better idea, although I doubt it. Pavlo, I think, is going to be attacking. Not a normal attack. I'm checking so. I don't think he can get a kill. He can come really close, though. This is one that heals him, isn't it? Yes. It's worth healing him this early on, because there's lots of damage still to come. Additionally, I can take them at the gates here, but Eden's advice to fall back defensively, don't die fighting at the gates,
Go ahead.
sounds
Open your
important.
mouth. I'll put an arrow in it.
I mean, we can take him out right there. It's gonna be pretty good for him. I'm thinking in terms of... that guy is a serious issue that needs to be dealt with, and probably not by her. That's a kill, though. Sure. Why not? Why not? Oh, because she's taunted, that's why. She can only attack the Templar, which will not go well for her. Right. Someone had not purification. Okay.
I may not be smart, but I know how to hurt.
Okay, that's a good decent amount of damage. Let's do that. Thinking what else?
Whether words or swords, I miss nothing.
So, we do want Leonard to be contributing towards the battle on this turn. The same goes for Gilbert.
Simple enough.
Oh, that's really not very high damage, is it? I mean, that man's dead and we just want to work out how we're going to do it. We can just even like fire an arrow at him, right?
Think deeply.
Robert can diagonally attack into here. Let's do that. And then Francisco can go in for the kill. What we... Oh! But that's pushing forwards and we... Oh well, let him try. What a mighty blow he struck.
Out of sight, but not out of mind.
So if I just run up to here, swap, shoot, kill. This again feels very wrong. So what I'm really expecting in about 2 or 3 turns time is for this wall to collapse and a group of Ballastar's soldiers to appear over here. We don't have any sort of objective like defend and hold this area and don't let them into it or anything. Our objective is just Eden doesn't die and we kill all the enemies by the end of the very long turn limit. Which would imply that we can probably do it in 2/3 of the time and there's probably a lot more enemies. So, Ranger and Battle Mage would be nice to shut them both down.
As you command.
I don't want to waste that last one, so... Reduce our attack... Yeah. I mean, it's a shame that he's in... Okay, look, here's what we're going to do.
Coming right up.
We're going to absolutely shoot him and wonder why she didn't have some better range skills equipped. Also, we're going to wonder why Selena isn't moving up to heal these people. And why Merton isn't moving up to shoot us yet. The only person attacking Andrea this couple of turns is that man, who's going to have his priorities drastically changed very soon.
And march
When we
towards
go like that.
tomorrow.
We can't get another 11 damage, but we might be able to get something. Something with less limited... Sure, we'll provoke him. And hope we don't regret it.
I'll see it through.
So we're going to throw a healing light up here. I should have probably had her attack first and counter in case she gets attacked next turn. I didn't do that.
Sure thing.
And then what we can do is run up here with Gilbert and do nasties. Who needs lots of shutting down? That is a Berserker, Templar, Ranger. So the Ranger and the Battle Mage.
You see the trees.
If we run up here,
I see the forest.
get shot by the Ranger. It's 3x3. That's a single target. That'll do. It's not lightning, but it's still enough damage. Oh, that's plenty of damage. So if she shoots now,
If you say so.
how much damage is she likely to take from the... Okay, so about 5 damage. And that's decent damage to him. She can't really go for anyone else. All she could do is run along the wall a bit. So, 2 attacks on Francisco, 1 on Robert. Some of these Eden kills him with the counter there. We don't need to shoot that Templar there, but he might heal this man before he attacks. I'm cautious of Merton's shooting, so I'm thinking maybe.
As long as Sarah's safe, this whole world can rot.
Maybe we get off the wall, right? Start following Eden's suggestion. Or just come shoot that man dead. Just to simplify things. Oh, and she can't because she's taunted. Yeah, right. I do think, though, that descending from a wall at this point, I'm going to pull her back to here in case important stuff starts happening. We'll swap and hold.
The harder the fight, the sweeter the victory.
We probably need to pull Albrecht off the wall now as well. And I'm still... We got a lot of space here that isn't being used. We could... If we were playing... maybe it's for difficulty setting. Maybe if I was playing like on Maniac mode on hard difficulty, I would be needing to fall back from this position and wouldn't be able to hold it anywhere near as effectively. Do I want to come up here? No, I don't think so. I mean, there might be good. They've lost their battle mage again, but we've got the danger of the ranger. Ranger danger. Let's pull Gilbert back to here for now and see if there are any interesting developments on turn 5, 7, or like 11, 13-ish. So I'm trying to think when traps and surprises would be likely to be sprung with it. And yes, he did heal exactly where I thought he would. You know he's just going to rest for a few turns, right? Well, defend. Oh, frozen. Interesting. Oh, beautiful counter there, by the way. And you get to survive this counter now, which is great. Although that looks really painful. So we're going to do something about that. There we go.
Eden, give it up.
That's what I wanted.
Can't do that. How many more friends are you going to sacrifice?
You've got it backwards. The ones who gave their lives, they're the reason I'll never stop.
So this is actually quite nice for us, right? I don't know if these appeared because we fell back to here or for other reasons. What do we got? Ranger, Assassin, Berserker, Warlock, Geo, and Lila. Okay, these two need to move, and fast. I don't know how they got inside. They must have been here ready. Man, those paths just outside the walls. Oof. What a vulnerable position. Anyway. We've pretty much got this gate under control, and we need some people to fall back. We need healing here, and we need plenty of it. He has a potion.
Oh boy.
No flame can extinguish my will.
And that would have been a good time for lightning. So, what are we doing here? What are we actively doing? Well, that's not good, right? That's pretty bad for us. We want to fall back from a gate, but we don't want him to take a massive pummeling. So,
Prey sighted.
let's say she shoots him, or him, or him. You know, let's just look at all of her options, right?
If you say so.
She would need to be back up on the wall to shoot. She can't shoot two people with a quick shot, but she can run up here. So here's what I'm thinking. We do need the survival, right?
Not everyone can be forgiven.
So if we can drop a healing wind out there, that would be perfect. Like that. And we can make those flanking attackers come to us. Gilbert will need to run for his life.
Plans are like booze. Only good till
And
they
this
run
may
out.
trigger more... Oh, hello. Who can still reach him from there? Probably him. What's he got? Frost Arrow and Flaming Arrows. Does Frost Arrow freeze? Doesn't look like it. Okay, good.
Know what
Well,
fools
he
and drunks
still
have in
needs...
common? They never learn.
Okay. We can still send someone back this way.
Acknowledged.
Right?
I'll do it, but I won't like it.
Now, we can do a lot of damage out here, but we do need to be aware that they will come fight us if they can. Now, why are they... She can threaten the walls quite early on. That's kind of heat. So they're definitely waiting for something.
As you command.
It's all on me.
We can pop Eden over here. This is not wise, obviously. That's more of a Francisco type of move.
I may not be smart.
Speaking of which, however, that's a very good amount of damage.
Within every lie, a kernel of truth.
I mean, that's pretty decent, sure. We need to be careful not to exhaust Albrecht's supply of spells, because there's a lot of people over here he's going to need to help deal with.
Mind the bow.
She doesn't have a lot of special attacks ready, and she can't target him. Okay, hold on.
Coming right up.
So we can pop out there and attack, and have Pablo come in here. Right. We have some vulnerable people. Oh, hey!
Words or swords? I miss nothing.
We got ourselves a kill. By which I mean we've set Francisco up to eliminate an enemy.
Don't fight smarter.
Just keep on fighting, Francisco. You do it well. And how long? One turn. So just this turn, right? So I'm thinking
It's
Eden
time.
needs to pop over here.
Oh boy.
That's some good damage, but okay, hold it.
Raise your swords! This is not the place we die!
So how about here? Really now? Interesting. Okay, there. Okay, so just about here. And defend.
Is that all you got? This is way easier than threshing barley.
We're not going to kill him, so I think almost just pull
Peasant
back
power.
to... No. No. Right, I'd better go investigate that sound. Back in a moment. Right, I'm back. My assistance was required, and it was important. Been dealt with now. So, I'm thinking, given that Eden is not under attack, he didn't actually need healing this turn. So I could have used the blessing to remove the frozen condition from Robert and given him an entire turn.
There is no mountain too high to climb.
I don't think Albrecht could have pulled back far enough to have an effect here. So if we take this shot here, we might just be able to get a kill with Pavlo.
Mother, please watch over me.
And the answer is yes, absolutely. We'll go for a frenzied smash. Bit of a waste, but we're doing it. And I hope this doesn't prompt Ballastar and his allies to come rushing in. I'm also expecting Chelsea and some other nasty people to turn up from that direction. How much? 12? Okay, that's a bit nasty. Very nasty. We've got potions though. Now that is much more concerning.
You got it.
So if we pull him all the way back here, say all the way back there. No, he's still being attacked wherever he goes. That's obviously very bad. That's not going to help because she can still reach him from there. So putting the archer to sleep isn't going to really do it. Expulsion, on the other hand, no, okay, interesting. Could use Lich Arrow, just like stand there and die. Obviously I'm not going to, but I'm checking how much we would recover from it. A decent amount, actually. So, bearing that in mind,
no flame can extinguish my will.
if we go to here and provoked, range 1, range 2. Oh, that's not a lot at all, is it? Okay, so we can't get in there, and if we do ride to here though, yes, that does help. Okay. Now over here, everything's pretty much dealt with. We don't necessarily want to... Oh, that's good. That's really good. It's not quite enough though. Right.
Sure thing, Cap.
We do also have potions.
Can do.
So what we could do is take the shot. Ah, is she blocking the stairs? She's blocking the stairs, isn't she?
Acknowledged.
Right, we can't do that then. We've got to undo. Right. I'll do a quick recording check. All good. Right. Back to the start of the turn. So.
Right.
That still works. Because we need Albrecht to get down off the wall.
I understand.
And head this way, sure.
Understood.
So Berserker and Assassin. Not a good combination for her to be going up against. So, I was also thinking in the last turn, if we go to meet these over here, we are dividing our forces, but it also prevents them from uniting, although killing that man will do just the same thing, which we can do quite comfortably now.
This is way easier than threshing barley.
And hope that doesn't goad the others out there to all rush him. If it does, we'll be redoing the turn. Oh, that's a bad sound. No, it's good. Right.
You got it!
Wait a minute. Yes. Perfect. Right.
March towards tomorrow.
Oh, we don't like this warlock at all. Yeah, that's a good idea. Could we hit him any harder? Yes, we could. So what we want to do is have Eden over here and have Francisco taunt the Berserker into combat. Now.
Understood.
Interesting thought. We could have Gilbert nullify Lila for a turn.
Plans are like booze. Only good till they run out.
Get some healing of his own this way. And hope he doesn't regret it. Because he will be shot back. Okay, I think he can take it. Oh no, that was really dumb, because then he can't... Yeah. Okay, no, that's just so silly. I've got to fix that right now.
Sure thing.
Okay. So I'm put her to sleep. Sure. Just to buy us a bit of time. Nice experience game for Lavana there. And then we heal him.
Solid plan.
Like that. And we hope the Warlock doesn't become too much of a problem. Oh, of course he doesn't. We just taunt him. Provoke him, rather. The other thing, of course, that crossed my mind during the break is that this is an endurance fight, right? This is about Ballastar trying to grind us down with wave after wave of enemies, progressively weakening our defense. He's not trying to crush us with an overwhelming single attack. He's wanting to crush our spirit, crush our hopes, so that we don't bother defending ourselves very well. Geo? We'll have to work with Geo.
Fine.
Right. Oh, really? That's not good. Okay, we'll do it this way then.
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
Oh, bollocks.
Don't
Okay.
fight smarter, fight harder!
That means we should have probably moved Marshall first. Right. Come and fight. Then guess what? We're not finished with you yet. Although, on his next turn, he's pretty much dead. He can't move.
Lady Marshall.
So how is he targeting Eden? Unless someone's going to remove the condition from him. Right.
No sweat.
So if we run up here and just finish him off right now. It was obviously less about the immobilization and more about the luring him into position. Does Geo have purification? He does not have purification, so Lila is definitely taking a turn out. Which means we have a couple of people.
But not out of mind.
Oh man, this is just so close. That's wet. That's very nice to know. We can't quite get him this turn though, but we can go all the way to here. Oh, hello. We could even... bring some fire of our own to the fight. Oh man, it's not quite enough. Okay. That's a bother. Right.
Go ahead, open your mouth. I'll put an arrow in it.
So she can run up here, right? Swap weapons. Combat skills, quick attack. Ain't gonna do it, so just normal. Oof, okay.
Understood.
I suspect Geo's going to use a ranged attack there. But I also suspect I'm going to need slightly more damage here. Now, if this is an endurance fight, I should not be wasting abilities and should be very cautious about using them. However...
people who run their mouths die first.
I'll just have to be careful in the upcoming turns. There we go. And let's see how they do. Good move. Well thought out use of his skill. That was a decent move on his behalf. And yeah, we're going to deal with that as soon as we can. It's just going to take a while. So now Lila's back in the fight, and we need to deal with that.
Reserve squad, move in.
Yep, here we go. Where are they? How many of them are there? There we go. Loads of them.
Where the hell are they all coming from?
Stay calm. Think like a leader. If you panic, everyone panics.
They might have good reason to.
We've done this 1,000 times. Just focus and work the problem.
So, we have enemies outside the gate, and plenty of them. Did Ballastar and his heroes just all disappear? No. No, they are still here. Right, so this is a lot of enemies. They're coming our way. We have enemies inside the wall who need to be dealt with, and we should probably pull back from this gate to let these enemies come in and funnel them into this area here.
Coming right up.
Do we want to keep anyone on the walls at all?
Mother, please watch over me.
Pavlo, now would be a really good time to drink that healing potion, but it would almost be a bit of a waste.
Simple enough.
It's all on
So
me.
we want to ride Eden to here at this point and do so. Oh, hello.
If you say so.
Ah, she's taunted, isn't she, at the moment? Yes.
As you command.
He's not. That may have been dumb.
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
We can taunt Geo to control him quite comfortably.
It's time.
Sovereign Strike to provoke her. Sure. Does put Eden at risk though. And dear goodness, she resisted that damage. It's for crown. It's for crown, that's why. Right.
Know what fools and drunks have in common?
Within every lie, a kernel of truth.
It's...
I will bring justice to this land.
As long as Sarah's safe, this whole world can rot.
There's no point her going to attack.
Think deeply. Act quickly.
So we use a guarding blow on Geo. Not for the damage, but to control the battle. Next up, we check if Andrea has a very small health potion. Actually,
Go ahead, open your mouth. I'll put an arrow in it.
Light burns the brightest in the dark.
Coming right up!
We have no purification, but we've got this under control. So Francisco comes in, strikes the archer here, and then, of course, Gilbert can
the sweeter the victory.
Close distance to recover some health. Excellent. So now, at this point, both Lila and Geo are controlled.
Fine.
We can move Andrea... Oh, actually... Yeah, we could move her back up the walls. So let's see who's outside. Ranger, Battle Mage with Torrential Rain, Cyclone. Lots of water, a little bit of lightning. Okay, okay. Another Ranger and Battle Mage with the same... Wait, Storm Strike... Yeah, same spell layout. Okay. We also have Assassin, Berserker, Berserker, Assassin. Very, very mirrored layout there. So what we want to do, obviously, is get him back inside the walls. And hold.
Yeah.
We're gonna run Andrea over to here. And wait.
You
Bring
see
Albrecht
the trees.
over here.
I see the forest.
Because this is prime healing
I'll see
wind
it through.
territory. There we go. Everyone's in much better shape. And then...
Right.
Right. Let's look at ranges. They can definitely affect her, but... No. Just... Free... Okay, yeah, they can. So it is
Mind
worth
the bow.
her popping over to there, going down the stairs for a turn or two. Is that right? I think she's safe there. Now, Lila and Geo are going to be an ongoing problem, so what we might want to do is lure the other enemies towards them. Also... Yeah, exactly. Someone's drinking a very big healing potion this turn. Oh! Actually, yeah, we got Francisco as well, who can just goad her, arguably.
We can't hold out here any longer!
We don't need to.
I can see that.
Yeah, here they come. Clara?
The barricade.
It'll be a surprise.
The barricade's collapsed!
Is that our escape route?
This is our chance! Everyone fall back!
Makes sense. Move Eden and 2 allies to the objective. Okay. It's a shame. I mean, are all enemies defeated just goes out the window, which makes total sense. However,
I march towards tomorrow.
got a large recovery potion. That's great. Right.
I may not be smart, but I know how to hurt.
So, no goading attack, but a taunting smash we can absolutely do.
Acknowledged.
And we do have spells. So, in a way, it's kind of a matter of deciding how many we want to kill for the experience before we leave. We might be able to defeat all of them. I say might, but we also probably need to pull back and make a fighting retreat towards the objective there, especially as more enemies might arrive here, which I hardly doubt.
You got it, kid.
Kind of really want to just mess her up, really, for therapeutic reasons. Oh, that's good, actually. That's very good.
For Lady Marshall.
That's also not bad, actually. 9 damage,
Whether
and he does have
words
spells
or
as well,
swords, I miss nothing.
which I'd like to be much more effective right now. Oh, that'll do very nicely.
No flame can extinguish my will.
Well, that's intriguing.
You got it!
Raise your swords! This is not the place we die!
So I'm going to move Eden to here, so that he can still move up there if needed. And he will drink a very big potion of healing. Then we're going to keep Francisco nearer the front lines where he's likely to be needed. But we're also going to put this monster down. Oh, that's mildly annoying. Wait. I'm leaving this. I'm leaving her because unless she receives healing from someone like Geo, she's gonna die to whatever counter she faces. Probably from Gilbert, who can probably take a single hit from her. Speaking of single hits...
If your blood runs hot, keep your head cool.
We can... Huh. Leonard's on full health, he can probably take that attack. Over here, though, we want to be pulling back from this situation, because I imagine they aren't going to just sit there and wait for us.
Fine. There is no mountain too high to climb.
But we also don't want to run quite so much.
Some questions are worth dying for.
We don't want to leave stragglers. We want to give them all time to retreat quite nicely.
A solid plan.
Oh, hello. Look at this. You're a nasty, horrible person who's been stabbing us with poison and swords, and it's not very nice, and we've got a Holy Nova spell with your name on it. I know it's one point and it's massive overkill, but she doesn't get to use that very often. An unyielding blade. Let's see what else we can try and get.
I can handle that.
So if we just take a diagonal attack... Oh, that's actually perfect. We've protected Linard. And now the enemies are going to get a turn. I could have just gone there and defended, interestingly enough. Now, what I don't want to see is all those enemies standing there doing nothing because we're too far away from them to reach us in one turn. That would be most unfair. Don't you dare start our turn. You started our turn now, you bastard. Right, so that's an obvious problem. We clearly need to move back here to goad these into approaching. I mean, if we retreat enough, they might, but...
Sure thing, Cap.
Okay, hold that.
As you command.
Mysterious axe throw. Well, he's in range. It did something.
Don't fight
So-
smarter, fight harder!
If we use Francisco as bait, and maybe one other person...
Let's do this.
And I'd wager that other person should be Karen,
Can
because
do.
she's pretty sturdy. I mean, no stairs yet, but hey.
As you command.
Because it would be nice to fell as many of those foes as possible.
I'll do it, but I won't like it.
If you say so.
Andrea does sometimes care about Eden's health, so let's have her pulling back this way. She's aggressive, but she knows when it's time to retreat.
Know what fools and drunks have in common? They never learn.
If this is a battle where Gilbert meets his end and is like too depressed to do anything, also he's got his spell that hits multiple enemies, so let's get him up near the front.
Not everyone can be forgiven.
You know what? Just run right up there. And then
Think
if I go
deeply,
to
act quickly.
here, he's going straight for Linard. So I'm just going to stay here and defend. Ooh. Battle of the chip damage there. It is like chipping away at each other. Small flakes coming off the armor. Right, we need to get these people.
Prey sighted.
And defend. Right, they... Oh, do we have to actually like walk outside the gates to get their attention or what?
Coming right up!
I suppose we should find out.
I will bring justice to this land.
Oh boy.
Some questions are worth dying for.
We're going to stay at the bottom of these stairs for now. And then...
Plans are like booze. Only good till they
if
run
I go
out.
here, and then go up the stairs, that's highly dangerous for us. No, so if I just stay down here... That's terrible.
Simple enough.
Right, where are we? I got a night veil spell as well. Yes, let's have fun with that.
If your blood runs hot,
I can just
keep
go
your
to
head
there,
cool.
right? That will... Ooh.
Acknowledged.
Oh. If he wants to attack Linard anyway, we might as well move Linard closer. And... Oh, really? That's pretty terrible. So if we go for a kind of low-powered lightning bolt there...
No sweat.
And then move to about there. Perfect. And defend for health. Right, let's see if the enemies outside the walls start coming towards us, because they don't seem to have any inclination to do us harm at this point. Someone hasn't finished their turn. Oh, these two.
People who run their mouths die first.
Let's be cautious, because we've got a long turn limit. We've got a very long turn limit.
It's time.
Please, do something outside the walls. Don't just stand there. Nice. They bloody did. They just stood there. Oh, good.
Ballastar, our reserves are ready to go.
Yeah, there's more. That can't be this lot.
Good. Have them follow me.
Oh, it can.
Today
Excellent.
is the day I claim his head.
We'll see about that. You might be in for a bit of a surprise. Look, are you lot coming or what? Right. Okay, good. They're falling out. Now, that is a lot of attacks on her, so...
Mind the bow.
Let's come down the oh, no.
Acknowledged.
Right. So now that they are coming, we can be more defensive.
Here comes Pablo!
Understood.
At this point, these flames haven't done very much to affect the battle overall.
Go ahead. Open your mouth.
Let's get
I'll
her
put
over
an
here
arrow
in
in.
case something nasty happens, and we'll position
march
Eden
towards
just
tomorrow.
there for now. Now,
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
we've got this situation under control. We just take care of this fellow, and then we've only got enemies coming from one direction to worry about. And we hear the footsteps of the dead man running away again, implying he's probably not dead.
Sure thing.
That's a placid shield. We've had plenty of those. Now, do we want to protect this end of this wall? If they come in, they can go both ways around this wall. These people aren't going to be staying here. They're going to be falling back this way, so we don't really need to defend this end of the wall. We just can go this way instead.
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
There we go. Let's see them approach. Because we may be able to defeat all enemies and then have Eden and two allies reach the objective area. I imagine it won't be easy. I'm kind of inclined to see if we can try. So at this point, I want to use that wall against them. The defensive wall just inside the gate, that is. Uh-oh.
What's your rush?
Yeah! Just as I predicted earlier, much earlier.
Planning to tuck your little rat tail and scurry off again?
I should have known Ballastar's favorite dog would block our retreat.
You're damn right. Now enough games. Wipe them out!
Okay, we got two people in trouble. One's on a horse, one is not on
As
a
long
horse.
as Sarah's safe, this whole world can rot.
We need to get him out of that square first, though.
It's
okay.
all on me.
That's close enough.
People who run their mouths die first.
Light burns the brightest in the dark.
And there we go. So the question is, which group do you want to deal with first? The group outside the gate is the largest and most threatening. The group inside, I imagine, is much more specialized. And Guillermo's back again to cheat just like before. Oh dear goodness. He's just immune to damage. At this point, these characters in Ballastar's group are being used far too often. It's getting really cheesy, and there's no point defeating them because they just always bounce back as if nothing
Within
ever happened.
every lie, a kernel of truth.
Simple enough.
Mother, please watch over me.
You got it.
So if we put him here and
Coming
her
right up.
there to help cover that area, we can...
If your blood runs hot, keep your head cool.
Ooh. It's just rough.
Understood.
And then, yeah, sure. All the way over here. So, looking at the situation before us, as usual, we need to ignore the crowns and pick off all the support first. Then the crowns become a viable target. Also, I see fire. Fire happening right... Oh no! Ooh. We need to check how bad Guillermo is. Also, I'd like to point out something very important. Elias is not present in this confrontation.
Out of sight, but not out of mind.
So he's used his. He
You see the trees.
has not
I
used
see the
his.
forest.
Aha. So, we could, for argument's sake, I'm not going to do it, run up here and firestorm over there. I mean, we get 3 people, but still, not ideal. How bad is this wizard this time? He doesn't have his unlimited ability, so that's all great. He seems to have settled down now from his dodgy cheat version in the earlier scenario. Now, what can we do over here? I'm kind of almost thinking we want to fight here rather than over here. But let's think on that.
I may not be smart, but I know how to hurt.
Obviously this is not very healthy for him. Neither is that. So yeah, pulling back seems like a good idea.
As you command.
Think deeply. Act quickly.
That would split off a few attacks, but isn't necessarily wise.
Fine.
1, 2, 3. So we could have one person with a long-range bow.
There is no mountain too high to climb.
We can't shoot across this
No
turn.
flame can extinguish my
This
will.
is not in the flame, but it is rather foolish. And this would have been a good time for the... Oh, hello. For the big 3x3 lightning. So, how do we want to do this? We've got another 12 turns to make it to the objective over there. I think we can definitely do that.
Peasant power.
This is obviously not wise.
Raise your swords! This is not the place we die!
Can I go less? Yes.
No sweat.
We have people here
Plans are
who
like
need to fall
booze.
back.
Only good till they run out.
I mean, we could drop the Night Veil right here or something, but it feels... Oh. Now that is not an entirely bad idea. If I can get him to like here. But that is a lot of attacks coming his way, so we don't want that.
Go ahead, open your mouth. I'll put an arrow in it.
That is an insane amount of damage, however, so...
Know what fools and drunks have in common?
We cannot position
They never
Gilbert
learn.
in this square here. So we can't get a decent attack on that man there. That would be a very nice group. Hello. Do they need to be in range of him or just... Huh. So, I need to ask myself, do I want to be damaging this group this turn? Or not?
Within every lie, a kernel of truth.
Okay, let's just... So if we run all the way up here, for argument's sake. Yeah, that's not very much, is it? Right. Okay, that works. An assassin. Okay, so...
Is that all you got? This is way easier than threshing barley.
This area is looking increasingly tempting.
I can handle that.
That's a move we're almost absolutely guaranteed to make this turn, so I'm willing to make that one now.
Understood.
And if he goes to here, which I wouldn't... Ugh. What would he do with that? That's pretty good.
You got it, kid.
Four touch randomly selected targets. I mean, I think, right? I think I should. Okay, all targets need to be in range. That's a definite hard undo.
Yeah.
Oh, what you can do is just shoot that man. And then I work out how I'm going to divide these up. That's a lot. That's actually really nasty. So, how... Yeah, I'm not seeing how he's supposed to attack through that wall as if it doesn't exist. Maybe that wall was supposed to be destroyed by these flames. That would have made a lot more sense.
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
So if he goes here and defends...
Can do.
She goes there, defends. Oh yeah, can I get here? No, there, and defends. Now we got ourselves a better situation. Okay.
Let's do this.
Alright. Some of these might come round here a bit. So we probably want to...
Mother, please watch over me.
Position him... You know what, we'll go there, see if that splits. Yeah, perfect.
The harder the fight, the sweeter the victory.
So, Night Vale here. And it then feels very worth it. And we'll pull Albrecht back to there-ish. Yep, that's good. And then we can position her.
Solid plan.
Kind of here-ish, really? Yeah. Hey, any abilities she uses now, she's not using later. Okay, I can work with this. 1 point of damage, totally fine. 1 point of damage, that's lovely, that's perfect, that is. And then he's going to start shooting across the wall. We can work with that. But igniting the forest, that's nastier for us. We ideally want to hem them in there and keep them in the Night Vale and not let them spill out of it into this defensive area. Obviously they're spilling out of it already, but we do what we can. Oh, that's harsh. Alright.
Sure thing,
Now,
Cap.
we can put a hard block in here to try and... Oof. Still gonna be nasty though, whatever we do. Right.
There is no mountain too high to climb.
That's good damage. And we can heal her. We don't... Oh! And no... Yeah, sure. Okay, let's just go back a moment.
No problem.
Say Francisco attacks first instead. Because then she could move up. Yeah, let's do that. Now,
I'll do it, but I won't like it.
that's really good for us, but how bad is it for... That's actually pretty damn good.
If you say so.
Now, if she goes over here. Oh, wait, no. Works.
Right.
Is this worthwhile? Oh, that's a lot of attacks. Maybe not. Not without a guaranteed heal out of it, so...
Know what fools and drunks have in common? They never learn.
Yep, expulsion on one of these people. Ugh, not even a named. Okay. Sleepy time? Oh yeah, absolutely.
If your blood runs hot, keep your head cool.
It's
All
time.
right. Okay, that hit a bit harder than I was hoping. That's rather unfortunate.
Think deeply. Act quickly.
That has hopefully taken some of the pressure off Eden.
Acknowledged. Oh boy.
22, can we do
Lady
22
Marshall.
with a spell? We certainly can.
Peasant power.
So it feels as if we're almost doing quite well over here. And I should keep an eye on the turn limit as well, though. Only one attack coming this way. And it appears to be from a battle mage, though, so it might be a area of effect spell. Probably is. Probably rain. Now that's still bad
Prey
damage. I don't think she had a power 5 spell to use.
Some questions
So
are
if we
worth dying
pop
for.
down here. She's sleeping, we don't want to wake her up. But it does really set him up quite nicely for next turn. Or I... But it's these that really need to go, so... That's very unfortunate. Could we put Gilbert in a slightly better position? Quite possibly.
Understood.
Anyway, we do have some emergency healing to do. Oh, healing wind as well, actually. We can do really well there. Let's do that. That is the last one, pretty much. Now, I think this is mostly just positioning. If I just go stand... Wow, no one wants him there at all, so we'll just... Yeah. In that case, yeah, a more central position so we can go in both directions. And we hold. That's got to be people in the fog, right? It's also interesting to see how the enemy prioritizes defensive targets for healing abilities. And that is horrible. Wow, we might actually lose here. Yep. I think this is it. Because there's another person next to Eden who does not look friendly. Okay, we're still in the game. Awesome. Actually, we're really in the game. That's gonna hurt. Okay, that's potion. Just without a doubt. Oh yeah, you go hit him. That's fine. He didn't want to fight anyone else anyway. In fact, he didn't want to fight anyone this turn. So.
Brother, I see the way out.
Uh-oh.
Our destination's within reach. Give it everything you've got.
Stop right there.
Yep, there he is.
Godfrey and Rosalina.
Still no Elias.
So full of himself. You sure do spend a lot of time running. If you've got even a shred of pride left, you'll come and fight me one-on-one.
Oh.
Spoken like someone with no responsibilities.
Oh, please. Let me.
If that's what it takes to save lives, I'll throw my stupid pride away 1,000 times. Everyone listen up! If we let them catch us, it's all over! We have to shake them off and get out of here!
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
First things first. We absolutely do that. Then we look at all of this and say, yeah, those can't quite reach us this turn, so these we can hold off a little, and it's more a matter of dealing with these. So that man's got to go. We can't go in there.
Go ahead, open your mouth. I'll put an arrow in it. Coming right up.
Is that far enough? Yes, it's far enough. Are these big enough? I mean, no, but yes, kind of.
Yeah.
So if we want to be standing in this square here, right? Excellent. And we don't want any allies in this area. So that works out perfectly. Because that would not be very nice at all. Oh, how many of them were heroes? It was 2, wasn't it? That was dumb. Yeah, that's a rewind, that is. Alright.
You got it, kid.
You see the trees. I see the forest.
As long as Sarah's safe, this whole world can rot.
Right, so.
As you command.
If we just throw a fireball down. Okay, no, fine. Something bigger. unfortunate. Actually, he's so well armored, it's going to be pretty pointless shooting him anyway. Oh, well, not entirely pointless, but pretty pointless.
Simple enough.
I mean, somewhere over there would be good. But if we just... It feels like such a waste to have a third attack go in there.
I
oh,
will
hello.
bring justice to this land.
That'll do it. And I know what you might be thinking. You might be thinking that she could heal someone, and I think we can get away without that this turn. Just this turn, mind.
Sure thing.
I hope I've thought this through correctly.
I march towards tomorrow.
This is incredibly dangerous because Chelsea can hit really hard. But I think we can manage. We're also pulling back on this front by the gate. Bring our enemies closer together so they're easier for us to deal with.
You got it!
So if he falls back to just here... What? That's interesting. Oh, I see. Right. Obviously we don't want to all be over here.
Or swords.
And that is too close, isn't it? That's safe. Wow.
Here comes Pablo.
I think Pablo's going to need a bit of help.
Command.
I'm going to go in front just in case this ranger can get close enough to do some serious damage. If we go like all the way over here, it's one attack, she can probably take it. So sure. I want to go... Problem is that is Ballastar, and that's big danger. We can live with that. Oh, nasty. Out of range for a counter, that's unfortunate. Oh, goodness. I knew it would hurt, didn't know it hurt quite that much. Now. There's that big damage I mentioned last turn. Ow, that hurt. Oh man, I think it's got to happen. Look at it. They just set it up so nicely for me.
It's all on me.
Plans are like booze. Only good till they run out.
Basically. It's really tempting to just run him out here and then drop Night Veil on them. It's probably also really dumb.
Out of sight, but not out of mind.
So no rain. Okay, that's good though. Range 3. So if we go like here, right? Actually there. That way we've got 2 potential targets for a pillar of fire. I've got a horrible feeling that because of the way I went to fight a little bit back at the gate here, I'm liable to lose some on this mission.
Mind the bow.
Okay, so we'll take that shot. Perfect.
No sweat.
Oh, hello. I'm liking this idea.
It's time.
But not quite enough. Right.
I understand.
People who run their mouths die first.
Gotcha. Question is, though, how quickly can we change those attacks?
Don't fight smarter, fight harder!
That's still a lot on her, that's bad. Right here? Not quite, okay.
Is that all you got? This is way easier than...
Acknowledged.
Oh boy.
I think if we go with that. Yeah. So
Lady
maybe just an
Marshall.
arrow.
I'll do it, but I won't like it.
Yes, that would work. It would also put him in a very bad
Understood.
state. So if we do this, where does Francisco end up?
Francisco,
I'm thinking
the
possibly
boat
out
has
here,
arrived!
right? Holding the attention of these two. Elena and Battle Mage. Oh, not ideal then, right. Because obviously what we want to do here is
March
drink a
towards
potion
tomorrow.
and move to there, or here even.
I can handle that.
So at this point, it's within 6 squares, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we need to rush up here and go for the kill and get as much health on Pablo as we can, because he's probably dead next turn. That is far too much for him.
No problem.
Which means we need to rethink things. Probably the whole turn, to be honest. So where did she went down here and shot someone, obviously. There we go. Right.
Coming right up!
So I don't think we can remove the support from these two to be able to take them down just yet.
If you say so.
Hold it. The harder the fight, the sweeter the victory.
So if we do drop the fog...
I may not be smart, but I know how to...
Within every lie, a kernel of truth.
Okay, this is a bad turn, whatever we do.
Not everyone can be forgiven.
Actually, it's a really bad turn. Ooh. I might need to rewind further to the previous turn. Yeah, I think I have to. Let's redo the whole of this turn.
Sure thing, Cap.
Right.
Simple enough.
I'll see it through.
So she needs to move. And we need to move the whole defensive line.
Some questions are worth dying for.
He also needs to move. Excellent stuff.
You got it, kid.
So then if he runs to here, a simple dark arrow sorted.
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
Oh, yeah, right. I was going to do this, wasn't I?
Go ahead, open your mouth. I'll put an arrow in it.
Ah, if she comes over here, she's only... Nope, nope. There we go. Yep.
Prey sighted.
It'll do. For now, that's pretty decent. And as for these two...
Oh, Lady Marshall! Mother, please watch over me! Whether words or swords,
Just go to
I miss
there.
nothing.
Raise your swords! This is not the place we die!
What I could do is... Yeah, that works. And it also helps push us towards the objective. And we should move the whole fight in that direction anyway. Which means we do get to tackle these. If I go all the way to here to get him nearer, is she... Looks like just the one, so... We can work with it, in theory. Not sure if the theory has legs, but we'll find out. Okay, we can work with that. That slows us down, which messes with our objective significantly. Actually, the 14 damage on Eden is really bad there as well. Okay, that's a major problem too. Good guard roll. I'll take it. Ow. Potion check next turn, obviously. I do like the way the enemies have split up now, though. That's very... Hello. Oh, that's really tasty. That is an insane amount of attacks, though, and very unhealthy looking. So,
oh boy.
Out of sight, but not out of mind.
that ought to be pretty good, actually.
I'll do it, but I won't like it.
Yep.
As you command.
Oh, one of them's Godfrey, though. That's very bad for us. Right. Which means I shouldn't be coming in from the side, but the front.
Is that all you got? This is way easier than threshing barley.
Right. We are needing to quell numbers this turn a lot.
Sure thing.
That is pretty good. Is there anyone who's better? Also,
if your blood runs hot,
right,
keep
name,
your head cool.
Name, no name.
Let's do this.
How are we doing for potions? Recovery's good. Great. So if we go down to here, that does change. Right, okay. Rosalina makes this difficult for Gilbert. Very difficult.
Know what fools and drunks have in common? They never learn.
And the range on Lich Arrow is very close. So. Oh. But if he's standing here, he's still not safe from her. Right.
Simple enough.
He's got a potion. Okay, we may need to use that. Right.
I may not be smart, but I know how to hurt.
Oh, that's good. I don't suppose we've got a power 6 ability by any chance. Nope. But it would drastically hello.
Plans are like booze.
So,
understood.
She's got the health to take it. We use Healing Light. Oh, that works really nicely.
No sweat.
Sure thing.
So then if we... Oof. Hell. Just doesn't want to happen, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of moving to do, okay?
No flame can extinguish my will.
Those damage totals are terrible. Right.
The harder the fight, the sweeter the...
Don't fight smarter, fight harder!
So we can rush in here like this. At which point, this soldier is still providing ample protection for these two.
And march towards tomorrow.
You got it, kid.
Not ideal. Right.
Think deeply. Act quickly.
What we can do... Okay, we can use some of these.
There is no mountain too high to climb.
So she's not likely to be attacking anyone this turn unless it's that archer. And if she goes over there to do that, she's a dead girl. Not wise.
Acknowledged.
Additionally, he can't do very much this round. But he can be bait.
Right.
The harder the fight, the sweeter the victory.
So if we do move him out here... Nope. Right, what am I trying to do here? What are my main goals here? Pull back Albrecht and Karin from the front line.
Within every lie, a kernel
Running
of
this
truth.
way won't save him, so he has to come this way. And there's not a lot of safe. He can take the one shot there. It's more about the other. So,
Sure thing.
It's time.
I can move it around to here.
Plans are like booze. Only good till they run out.
Not good enough. Unless...
Raise your swords! This is not the place we die!
If I do that...
Simple enough.
Let's see. This feels like a really bad move.
Let's do this.
Then we can go down to here. Yep. Okay, guess what?
No sweat.
Real damage, sort of. If I just defend... Problem is, how many attacks? Just one attack coming Gilbert's way. Okay. Okay.
I understand.
All that water is really bad news. Really bad news. Okay.
When your heart starts racing,
What
slow
could do-
down and take a
Let's
moment.
go here. And I don't need to... Range 2. I don't need to move to do that. But moving there can hold her in place. This one... Oh! Yep. Moving there can absolutely hold her in place. But hurts like hell. So... If I were to do this, it wouldn't do much.
Can do.
How's that for... Oh, that's totally safe. Right. Inventory, medium defense. Sure, she's going to need that. And then...
As you command.
Oh, it just feels really bad. They're all just outside his reach. Okay, then. So...
I can handle that.
If I just go stand there and defend, that may protect everybody. It doesn't really change their targeting priorities at all. So I'll go here, out of the water, because that way, when he attacks, if he uses lightning or ice or anything, it won't come. Oh god. Okay. Well then, let's see how this plays. Oh, Chelsea is going to change her targeting priority now, and we're just going to be totally screwed. Should have just defended after all. Or is she? I suppose we'll find out shortly. Well, however long they take. And this is our opportunity to see how they are likely to demolish us if we don't do the previous turn better. Okay, that's an issue. Oh, perfect. Get him. And now what does the angry woman with the big axe do? It's gonna matter. Okay, we can work with that. Okay, that just hurts like hell. I like the objectives in this battle, but I'd say it's definitely not a favourite that I'm liable to be replaying anytime soon. Unless I absolutely have to, and I suspect I might absolutely have to. Okay, so Chelsea didn't switch targets, which probably helps us out a lot, to be honest. Oh dear, let's see, we go. Bloody hell. Oh, that's dreadful. I think we're losing Pavlo this turn. Alright.
Peasant power!
Guess what? Perfect timing. Okay, awesome. Now.
Acknowledged.
I mean, we can... Ugh. Okay. Okay. And he can move as well, but he might not want to. Right.
Coming right up.
You got a name? You haven't. It does matter. Assassin, big problem. Right. He's stuck at... Okay.
Sure thing, Cap.
Ugh. Those diagonals are fun. Right.
Know what fools and drunks have in common? They never learn.
So now, these two, this one here and this one here, are protecting these.
Right.
Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Right. Let's... Let them blow. Oh, it's one short. That is so cruel. Look, we could get a critical. We didn't. Very disappointing. Oh. No, I think he needed the healing potion. Too
Fine.
much. Right.
You got it, kid.
Oh, hey, look at that. Hold it. No, we'll stick with that.
The harder the fight, the sweeter the victory.
So if we do that, stick with the idea. It just needs damage, right? It doesn't need massive damage.
There is no mountain too high to climb.
And there's the kill. Which means now Leonard can move to there and doesn't need the healing so much. That's good. I mean, he needs it, don't get me wrong. That was superb resistance there, however. Now.
It's all on me.
We can do stuff here to help a little. Right.
If your blood runs hot, keep your head cool.
Now he is vulnerable. If we come round here... Oh, hello. Wait a minute. If we could use Divine Blow to heal people, it's costly, as in it's gonna hurt him like hell.
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
Hello. I'm liking this idea, actually. Yeah. Okay.
Sure thing, Cap.
In which case... go for it.
Ow!
And I might not have needed the extra damage there. But we'll find out soon enough.
As long as Sarah's safe, this whole world can rot.
Oh, really? You've got to be... Okay. That is very disappointing. Actually, I'm just seeing all the damage pouring in here. Yeah, we are screwed. Oh dear.
No problem.
Wait a minute. Hey, that works. I mean, it limits our other options massively.
Raise your swords! This is not the place we die!
I mean, at the moment, it's seriously
You
starting
say
to
so.
look as if it is.
Coming right up!
Not liking this at all, one little bit. Right, okay. We'll go all the way back to 16. And see what I can do with the whole turn.
Here comes Pablo!
Understood.
So yeah, staying in the water is really bad and we should absolutely not do it.
No problem.
Can do.
You see the trees. I see
Unless
the
we
forest.
have no other option.
Go ahead, open your mouth. I'll put an arrow in it.
I can handle that.
Francisco the Bold has arrived! You got it!
Sure thing.
Okay, that works in our favour slightly. So then if he goes
When
to
your heart starts racing,
It's time.
here, and uses one of those,
no sweat.
alright, that works.
People who run their mouths die first.
Swapping in case anything gets close enough to strike her. Now,
A solid plan.
could he even come out here, interestingly enough. Oh, that's not good. Right.
I'll do it, but I won't like it.
Yep, you can say that again. Doing this purely for the healing. And the board control, obviously. I honestly think I'm probably going to have to take a break and finish this one tomorrow night, or I've just looked at the clock and seen the time.
Prey sighted.
Light burns the brightest in the dark.
So, out of the water. We do have wet people. Sure. It'll make them a little bit less vulnerable to conditions. Let's see how that enemy turn plays out. Obviously slightly differently. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have dried them out when they were wet. I mean, so far this enemy turn hasn't been too bad. But I need to be careful not to speak too soon. Yep. Spoke too soon. What is it about that? And there we go. Right, lovely.
We must find a new strategy.
Indeed we must. I'm not sure we can save him in that situation. He probably needs to run into the water. It's just all horribly wrong. Right. Obviously this is a very bad situation. There's not a lot we can do about it just yet. And 29 is just massive, insane damage. So obviously, I need to go back again to the beginning of turn 16. You know what? Possibly even turn 15. Unfortunately, I don't want to be doing this all over again. But I probably should from there. And actually, I'm going to leave this episode here because I'm pretty sure it's gone on for quite long enough. Next one's certainly going to be exciting. And stressful. Right, well, might even have to restart the whole battle and play the whole thing, but anyway. I am going to leave this one here, as I said. Hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I do look forward to seeing you all in the very next episode. I'm going to say goodbye for now, though, and cheerio, everyone. See you all soon.